I looked at the relationship between the population of states and their number of electoral votes.
I looked at the national unemployment rates of males versus the national unemployment rates of females over the course of about 13 years to see if one could be used to predict the other.
I looked at, does check amount influence tip amount?
I did my project on hate crimes in the United States.
For my regression project, I looked at the number of average attendance and the number of wins for the entire MLB season.
I looked to see if there was a relationship between the number of home runs an MLB team hits in a season and the number of runs batted in, also known as RBIs, that they hit in a season.
I picked to look at the relationship between at-bats and hits of the top 50 Major League Baseball players of the 2019 season.
For our project, we studied the relationship between countries' car production and their oil consumption.
My stats presentation on linear regression was on carbon dioxide levels versus plastic production. It was studied to see if the amount of plastic production affects the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere.
Who is affected most or more by opiate use in America, either men or women?
I did the maximum heart rate of a person experiencing a heart attack and then whether or not it had an association with their age.
For my linear regression project, I looked at the relationship between SAT and ACT scores for 100 top colleges found by Time magazine.
For my project, I looked at the critical reading versus math scores of schools in New York City on the 2012 SAT.
The great thing about the project was it allowed me to apply my knowledge that I learned in statistics this year to a topic that I'd been curious about for a while, to a particular question I've been curious about, a topic that I'm passionate about, and learning through not only hands-on learning, but hands-on learning in a particular field that you're interested in, utilizing your statistics skills. It really helps to understand what the statistics concepts mean.
It was more than just like reading a book or like listening to a teacher lecture, because there was like it was like someone's real life connected to it behind the data. And it wasn't just like made up numbers in a book, and it was like a relevant topic. And like we got to choose it, which was made it relevant as well.
I'm looking to go into the medical field when I'm older. And so I got to learn about some of the drugs that patients are given when they're admitted to the hospital, like beta blockers that slow their heart rate. I don't think I could have done this any other way, because with homework, it's a little easy to like fake it and not have to really engage with the topic. But with a project, if you're going to be standing in front of a whole class giving a presentation, I think it's really important to like know what you're talking about.
And I chose this topic because in AP Gov, we were learning about reapportionment and redistricting, so I just decided that I would use data from the 2010 census.
In science classes in the past, we've used like computer-generated regression lines on data that we collected, and the computer would just spew back a bunch of data, and I didn't always understand all of it and what it meant. So the ability to do this project kind of connected some of those dots and helped me better understand what those values meant and how they were, how we got them, and how they can be used for predicting stuff in a scientific application.
Math is a subject that's unique compared to other subjects. You can probably listen to lectures in math, but only with practice comes the real understanding of the concepts.
And it kind of, this got me excited for maybe potential future career path in analyzing statistics in a way for baseball someday. So I think that's an option. So it opened up my eyes a little bit more to other things and just overall life topics. It was cool to apply things in different ways. So I really enjoyed the project and glad we got to do it.